including and advising on ARNT's various expansion opportunities. The first expansion opportunity available to ARNT is the joint venture. ARNT has two options here, either construct the genset locomotive in-house or via the joint venture. Both options have a positive net present value associated with them. However, the joint venture would allow ARNT to better reach their goal of $500 million in sales revenue by 2019. The joint venture would also allow ARNT to minimize risk as risk be shared between the venturers, give ARNT the ability to utilize the knowledge, skills, and resources of EL, and reduce ARNT's time to market by 50% when compared to the in-house option. As a result, we would recommend the use of a joint venture as opposed to production of the genset locomotive in-house. The next expansion opportunity available to ARNT is the acquisition of TB Mining. The acquisition of TB Mining has a variety of benefits associated with it. TB Mining acquisition has the highest gross sales available to it when compared to the other three expansion opportunities. It has a positive net present value, and also TB Mining has a strong brand image and operates in a relatively secure industry where demand is expected to exceed supply in the coming years. As there are a bunch of competitors currently bidding on TB Mining, we would recommend a competitive bidding process take place with a maximum bidding price of $11 million. Overall, we would recommend the acquisition of TB Mining take place. The final expansion opportunity available to ARNT is the expansion to Peru. This option has high net sales associated with it and would also allow ARNT to reach its sales goal of $500 million. This option also has a positive net present value when considering the unadjusted discount rate. However, this option is the most risky of the three options. Currently, the highway and rail systems in Peru are quite limited, subject to deterioration, guerrilla attacks, as well as landslides. This would provide us with a large amount of difficulty transporting goods from Peru to the heart of South America. As a result, we would not recommend expansion to Peru. Next, I'm just going to be discussing how we plan on implementing our recommendations. First, I'm going to just be discussing how we plan on funding these recommendations. So currently, ARNT has $50 million of bank financing available to it. Only $9 million would be required for the EL joint venture, and an additional $11 million would be required for the acquisition of TB Mining, leaving an abundance of funds available to ARNT to acquire additional capital and further expansion. So a few implementation issues that we may have to discuss with respect to our recommendation are as follows. So first, TB Mining currently uses IFRS financial statements. However, ARNT uses ASPE financial statements. Therefore, a conversion would be necessary from IFRS to ASPE for presentation and consolidation purposes. This increases the cost of financial reporting as well as the inherent risk in the financial statements. Also, union contract negotiations will be necessary with TB Mining, as TB Mining currently has a union. Therefore, contentious issues and union contracts would have to be negotiated going forward. The ARNT shareholders have also expressed a desire to plan for future generations. ARNT shareholders are currently assessing whether they should transfer shares to their children at below fair market value. This is not recommended, as transfers of shares at below fair market value ultimately will result in double taxation. Therefore, we will need to assess the fair value of ARNT's shares. In order to do this, we recommend the use of a chartered business valuator, as well as the insertion of a price adjustment clause within the purchase and sale agreement. This will ensure that the shares are transferred at fair market value and avoid any negative tax consequences. Furthermore, we recommend the use of an estate freeze when transferring shares from the parents of a family unit to the children. The estate freeze essentially will result in the parent transferring shares to ARNT Corporation in exchange for preferred shares equal to the fair market value of the common shares. The children can subsequently acquire the common shares within ARNT for a nominal amount. The benefit of this will be that the parents obtain a tax deferral advantage, as well as the children would be able to partake in the future growth of the company. And I'm going to pass it off to Kelly, who will discuss further implementation issues.